A massive spaceship is approaching Earth, destroying the International Space Station on its way. Collins tries to send a message to Earth, but her plan falls apart when an alien manages to infiltrate the station. Meanwhile on Earth, a young boy named Alex is studying space. He's so obsessed with the subject that he barely interacts with others, prompting his mother to send him to camp. Joining him on the trip are Dariush and Jane. After a few hours, Alex arrives at the camp and tries to get to know Jane, but she completely ignores him. The camp counselors organize a series of challenges, the first of which is rappelling from a tall tower. However, Alex is overcome with fear and backs out, earning a reputation for being a coward. A new day begins. The counselors gather everyone by the lake, but their plans fall apart when they discover the boats have been sabotaged. Jane takes advantage of the chaos and runs into the forest. Alex sees her and follows, where they encounter Dariush and Gabriel. Their conversation is suddenly interrupted by a violent explosion. An emergency alert appears on their phones. Everyone must find a safe zone and avoid the annul. The group rushes back to camp only to discover that everyone has disappeared. In the sky, a new wave of explosions occurs, and the light begins to shift in strange ways. They find a note at camp stating that everyone has gone down the mountain. However, one counselor is still there, asleep the whole time. Jane grabs his bottle and, judging by the smell, concludes it contains alcohol. Alex speculates that the explosions are similar to electromagnetic bombs, which explains why all electronic devices have stopped working. From a distance, new explosions are heard. The military tries to fight off the alien invaders, but human technology is far too outdated. In the opening moments of battle, many fighter jets are shot down. As the group tries to escape, a capsule from the International Space Station crashes near them. Collins emerges from it, still alive. She gives them a storage unit. They must deliver this unit to a lab they call Excalibur. However, the noise they make attracts an alien. Collins orders them to flee, which they do, but she is sadly killed. The alien releases a beast that looks like a dog. Thanks to its sharp vision, it spots Dariush clearly. But the kids outsmart it. They manage to push the beast into a furnace and burn it. The giant alien, however, isn't as easy to defeat, so they hide again. Meanwhile, as the counselor begins to regain consciousness, he heads to the bathroom, only to become the alien's next victim. Gabriel and Dariush head to the space station capsule, where they find a button that activates the engine, burning the creature. The giant alien hears the creature's screams and rushes to save it, knocking the whole team to the ground. He pours a black liquid onto Dariush and inserts something into his mouth. Luckily, a nearby fighter jet arrives just in time and manages to kill the creature. Alex fears that the alien may have infected Dariush with something, but Jane interrupts their argument, saying this is no time to fight. They need to head toward the city. Gabriel suggests finding a police station and handing over the flash drive. The walk would be too long, so they decide to use bikes. There's just one problem. Alex doesn't know how to ride a bike, but the others don't see that as an obstacle. They're determined to teach him. After some time, they arrive at the city, which is completely engulfed in flames. Meanwhile, back at the camp, the alien is healing its wounds and gets up as if nothing had happened. When the team reaches the police station, they find it abandoned. Gabriel stays outside to watch the bikes while the others search the building. Inside, they find a note about large-scale evacuations. Most of the world has already been destroyed. Asia fell first, followed by Europe. The Army's top directive now is to identify the alien's power source. They find another survivor named Lou, who had been forgotten in a jail cell and never released. He begs them to help him. Dariush is certain that the man must be dangerous if he was imprisoned. But Jane doesn't want to be responsible for his death. In the end, Alex throws him the keys and tells him to unlock the door himself once they're gone. Later, the team reaches a unit of soldiers. Alex gives the key to the commander, but their journey back to base is cut short. Aliens ambush them. They flip the transport vehicle, and their alien hounds easily take down the soldiers. The commander is trapped under debris and realizes he won't survive, so he gives the key back. Jane grabs the radio and the team flees. Their strength is fading. Dariush wants to rest. At that moment, Gabriel remembers his house is nearby, so they head there. When they arrive, they find it empty. Gabriel begins to tell his story. He used to help his mother at the store. One day, he forgot to deliver goods to a customer, and they accused him of stealing. He couldn't take the insult, so he hit the person and was arrested and imprisoned. His mother was fired from her job and, as a result, stopped visiting him. Late at night, a strange sound wakes them. The team heads out into the street to find Lou waiting for them. It was a big mistake to set him free. He now wants the flash drive containing the data. But Alex firmly refuses, prompting Lou to threaten to eliminate them. The plan quickly falls apart when an alien appears out of nowhere and kills Lou instantly. At that moment, Gabriel has an idea. His weight is enough to stand on the pool floor, but the alien is much heavier, so it crashes through and falls into the water. A new day begins. Alex tells his friends that the alien is still after them. They never saw it die, which means the aliens likely have advanced regenerative abilities. Suddenly, Dariush loses his temper, as if someone had taken all his wealth, and a fight breaks out between him and Gabriel. Jane steps in and separates them. Dariush apologizes, explaining that his parents lost most of their money, and his father is going to jail, so he snapped. In the middle of their argument, the alien climbs out of the pool and launches a new attack. The team reaches a mall to steal clothes, but the theft doesn't end there. In the parking lot, they find a car. Alex, who doesn't even know how to ride a bike, decides he'll be a great driver. But once the car starts moving wildly, Jane orders him out and takes over the wheel herself. In the city, the alien attacks again, breaking through the car roof, forcing Jane to crash into a parking station. Even though the alien keeps coming, they manage to knock it down and run it over with the car. The team celebrates their victory, until Alex suddenly realizes he left the flash drive in the car. Only Dariush has the courage to go back and retrieve it, but he gets wounded by the recovering alien. Despite that, he escapes and reaches the intended lab, only to find everyone there is already dead. Suddenly, a military general contacts them and gives them coordinates for a new shelter, or suggests they go down to the basement to activate a new weapon. Alex needs to repair the antenna on the roof, where the alien is waiting for him. He aligns the dish with the required signal and leaps down, leaving the alien behind. Inside the lab, a surviving scientist tries to say something, but an alien dog appears and kills him. Jane slams the door shut, severing the creature's arm. Meanwhile, the general gives them the access code, but Gabriel doesn't know what numbers to enter. Dariush uses his own blood to draw the numbers. The giant alien breaks through the ceiling, but they deliver a final blow using a cube. Unable to bear the humiliation, the alien chases after Alex. The boy who didn't even know how to ride a bike now knows how to activate a rocket engine and incinerate monsters. At the same time, the team activates the satellites, which destroy the alien mothership. In the end, each of them becomes a famous hero. Even the Queen of England knights them. And that's how the movie ends. As for us, we'll be happy if you like the video and we'll be back soon. See you next time.